Good morning, children. How are you all? Hope all are safe and happy. Today, we start our term 2 chapter. Chapter name is Food. First, can we have a look on the learning objectives of this chapter? Learning objectives. There are 5 points in learning objectives. After learning this lesson, students will able to, first point, differentiate between raw and cooked food items. Second point, understands the different methods of cooking. Third point, describe the different types of cooking utensils. Fourth point, identify hygienic food and food to be consumed during illness. Fifth point, explain the importance of not wasting food. First, let us see about introduction of this chapter. Food. Food is one of the basic needs of life. Now, children, can we see some examples of living things and non-living things? Yes. Some examples of living things are plants, animals, human beings and microorganisms. Some examples of non-living things are water, soil, air, light and minerals. Children, I hope now you are clear with what is living thing and what is non-living thing. So, all living beings need food. Food gives us energy for doing activities such as studying, playing, walking, talking, singing, etc. Some of the energy is also used to help us grow. Food obtained from the nature provides all the nutrients to our body. But seeing the ads, we are attracted towards junk food. In this lesson, we will study about food items that are good for our health, cooking methods and the importance of not wasting food. Children, let us do. Classify the following food items. Pick an answer from the above mentioned options. First, can we fill food items from plants? Yes, very good. Food items from plants are carrot, coconut oil, radish, potato, brinjal, lady's finger, drumstick, onion and cucumber. Next, food items from animals are egg, milk, meat, curd, fish, butter, buttermilk and ghee. Children, check your answers and note it down in your textbook. In our daily life, we depend on plants and animals for our food. Some can be eaten raw, but most of them need to be cooked. Let's see what food can be eaten raw and which one needs cooking. First, let me ask one question. Think and answer. Which food do you eat without cooking? Yes, very good. Fruits, some vegetables and nuts. First, can we learn about what is raw food? Means uncooked food. Food that we eat directly without cooking is called raw food. We eat fruits, some vegetables, tubers, nuts, cereals, pulses are also eaten as raw food. Children, note this carefully. All raw food must be washed with clean water before eating. Next, cooked food. We cannot eat all the food items in raw form. Food that needs to be processed using heat before it can be eaten is called cooked food. Now, tell me, why should we cook food? Yes, cooked food is digested easily. Cooking softens the food materials. Cooking kills germs. Cooking adds taste and flavor to food. Do you know? Honey is the only food that does not spoil. Children, try to answer for this question. Write any 5 raw food and cooked food. Now tell me, what is raw food? Food that we eat directly without cooking. Yes? Say some examples for raw food. Yes, very good. Apple, orange, grapes. Now tell me 5 examples of cooked food. Yes, very good. Idli, idiyappam, chips, puri, rice, egg, etc. Okay. Next topic is cooking methods and habits. Children, think and answer. Look at the menu card given here. Do you see food items on this menu? Yes? Okay. Next question. Do you think all these items are cooked in the same way? The answer is no. Children, let us see some of the commonly used cooking methods. First cooking method is boiling. Children, I hope you all know about boiling. Boiling is a method of cooking food by immersing it in boiling water so that the food becomes soft. Children, give some examples for this boiling method. Yes, very good. Rice and egg. Next method is steaming. It is a method of cooking food in steam by immersing the vessel in a container with boiling water. Example, idli and idiyappam. Next method is pressure cooking. It is a method of cooking food in a pressure cooker. Give some example. Yes, very good. Rice, dal, etc. Next method is roasting. It is a method of cooking food by heating on a tawa or frying pan without covering it. Examples of roasting are groundnut and cashew nuts. Next method is frying. It is a method of cooking food in hot oil. Example, chips, puri. Children, now can we study about overall view of cooking methods? First, there are 3 main types of cooking methods. What are they? Yes, they are moist heat, dry heat and other methods. Under moist heat, we learn about boiling, steaming and pressure cooking. Next, in dry heat, under dry heat method, we learn about roasting, baking and frying. Other methods are microwave cooking and solar cooking. Children, can we see some cooking habits that should be followed before and after cooking in the kitchen? Yes. First point is wash your hands with soap before cooking. The second point is wash vegetables and fruits before cutting. The third point is wash cooking vessels and knives. Fourth point is don't cook food for a long time because it destroys nutrients present in the food. Fifth point is don't use the same oil for cooking food many times. Sixth point is using the food items after their expiry date is not good for health. Okay children, today's homework is tabulate the given food items according to the cooking methods. The second homework is try to answer. Write any 2 cooking methods that your mother follows. Second question is say true or false. You should wash your hands before cooking. Is it true or false? Then vegetables and fruits should be washed after cutting. Is it true or false? Okay children, do the homework. Thank you children.